You are listening to one of the most prolific podcasts. I'm Caleb.
It's your boy DT.
And I'm Ken.
We are the Mind Report.
Here to push your mind and change your thoughts.
What's up, family? It's your boy Caleb.
I'm Ken.
And I'm DT.
We are the Mind Report. Man, we just dropping another beautiful episode for our listeners. We're very much grateful for you guys because you definitely just motivate us just to be better, do better, and just to say better. So just to get this thing started, DT, what's going to be the topic of the day?
We're going to be talking about determination. Sometimes life can feel like it's getting the better of us. We can feel knocked back, pushed down, or left behind. But in these times, we seek strength of our inner power. Everybody has some type of inner power in them. But that only comes out when you see something that you really, really want or done something that you really want to accomplish. You have everything you need within you to overcome any struggle that might come your way. You just need to believe it. Only you can do it. Now, we've all heard the saying, what doesn't kill us make us stronger. I want you to remember all those times you thought that you couldn't go on, but you did. Yeah, you are powerful. And I want everybody that's listening to this right now to understand the power that you do possess. And all of our challenges make us stronger in the end. Keep going. That's called determination in the face of any adversity that you might be facing. Now, I want to kick this off and I'm going to go straight for the jugular on this one. What kills your determination?
I think what kills determination is just a lot of limitations that they put upon themselves. A lot of people go into a lot of situations saying that, oh, I can't do something. Well, you can't do it because you already just say that you can't do something. So therefore, you already put that limitation on yourself that you can't do it. And that just kills the whole mood. It kills the whole vibe. It kills everything. It kills the whole self-confidence. Everything that you start, anything that you do, you want to feel good. But if you don't feel good, that's what kills determination. And a lot of people kill their own determination upon the limitations that they put upon themselves by the words that they say and what they think they can and cannot do. So it's all about your mindset. And I think that's what kills determination within yourself.
I would say what kills determination is doubt. When you start to doubt if you're really capable of achieving it or if it's meant for you, that'll really take your determination off. When obstacles occur and people start sharing the negativity and the worst case scenarios, you begin to doubt and get turned away. So I think doubt comes in and kills determination.
The thing that kills determination, and I know a lot of us have found ourselves here a lot of times, is overthinking. The way you get started, just stop talking and get started. I think that overthinking anything is pretty much like a disease. If you want to change your life in any way, shape, and form, you have to start putting in some type of action today, not tomorrow, not next week. If you want to lose weight, clear out bad thing that you eating and start exercising. Now you put some type of step forward to actually get whatever it is you want with the determination to actually cut back on the things that's bad for you. If you want to start an online business, don't wait on it. Just take some action. Buy your domain right now. Start creating some content and get that thing out of there. Like Zig Ziglar say, you don't have to be great to start, but you do have to start to be great. Take action and limit that overthinking and just get started. If you overthinking, I think that's the main thing that can hinder you from doing what you want to, and it kills your determination.
One thing I know to be a fact is that a made-up mind is a dangerous, dangerous, dangerous thing. When you have made up your mind and become determined to do whatever you've made your mind up to do, there's nothing that can come in between you and that thing. No negative outlook on it, no naysayer, or a what if this happens for it not to work scenario. Being determined to get something done is extreme, in my opinion, because it's like instant change in your life. You start to watch the way you move and the things you do. It's like everything is evolving around whatever you become determined to do. For instance, if you're determined to provide a better life for your kid than the one that you had, you start watching what you do. Maybe you'll get another stream of income for your child and experience the greater things in life. Maybe you'll work on being in a better co-parent situation for the sake of your child having a very functioning family. But I know for a fact when your mind is made up, it's like an instant change. Everything just starts working around whatever you made the decision to do.
I like how you said that. When your mind is made up and you determined to do what you have in mind that you want to do, you start to give off that vibration, that energy. Everything starts to move in the same direction. A lot of stuff starts unfolding. You start meeting the right people.
Right.
Everything is just going the way that you want it because you expected better. You expected this because you're determined.
Do you know when people actually start becoming successful?
When they have their mind made up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When they make a decision to actually become successful. In the midst of everything, if you make a decision that you're going to become something or you're going to do something, you're going to do it because you're determined to do it.
Right.
Yeah.
What does being determined mean for your goals?
For my goals, being determined, in my opinion, means to make them happen regardless of anything that comes up, anything that goes against, or anything that stands in the way of you getting those goals accomplished.
I think as long as you have your eyes on your goals, you don't really see any kind of obstacles or anything that can actually get into your way. You focus more on the goal and not on what's going on around the goal. The bigger the goal, the more things you will have to face. But if you keep your eye on the target, you will always find ways to get through any kind of thing that you might be going through. You will reach a goal. And I think hard work always wins and integrity always prevails. So I think that's with determination. You always have to be focused on whatever you want and then just go forward.
I got you. I definitely believe goals and being determined definitely goes hand in hand because you can't be determined without having goals. You got to be determined about something. It's very important too to realize what you're determined about. You definitely got to just make sure that you're going in the right direction. And I hope that the episode that we had when we was talking about mentorship, I honestly think it's always good for people to have mentorship, even with goals. Don't let the wrong people try and kill your determination, especially when it comes to goals. You don't want to take advice from certain people and they try and kill your determination because they never done what you're trying to do before.
Right.
That's very important when it comes to being determined too, because a lot of people can let the wrong thing kill their determination.
I want to say it's good that you brought like people into it because I know I had a lot of people in my life who pretty much like influenced me as far as staying on the right path of achieving anything that I want in life. I always try to surround myself by strong and positive people. And as far as like mentorship, you can find mentorship from pretty much anybody. But not anybody, but make sure they the right somebody.
Yeah, you gotta go through a check.
Yeah, hold on. Let me rephrase that. But you need to choose to be around people who always had this positive vibe, even when negative stuff going on. And you see the determination that they have. Like, they all have achieved great things in life. And I know one of the main people who I know is my mom, because I seen her overcome like challenge after challenge after challenge with like a big, beautiful smile. And I can hang around a lot of people, and I guarantee you they push me to want to push myself no matter what's going on. Like my friends, I choose them very, 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 very wisely because your friends can be the determining factor of you not being determined. Yeah. Like I just told you, you hang around people who determined, you going to be more determined. But if you hang around people who do nothing, you going to do nothing. Right. You want to be around people who show some type of determination, some type of hard work. Just seeing them believe in themselves kind of like set an example for me. And the people that you hang around, you look up to. Even if you want to say it or not, it could be an ego thing, but the people that you hang around, you pretty much look up to because after so long, you start to mirror their habits. Mm-hmm. So if you're around people with bad habits, then by default, you're going to have bad habits. Right. I believe whoever I'm around, they believe in me like I believe in them. You need some type of environment to push you to the next level.
Definitely. Right. Definitely. That is true. Your environment definitely does play a part in your determination because if you have the wrong people around you and they carry the wrong energy, they definitely can mess up what you got going on because eventually their problems will become your problems. If they got problem after problem after problem and you are trying to just work on yourself, so the environment is definitely essential when it comes to your determination. You want to be very, very vital with who you are around when it comes to how determined you are with your goals. If you have the wrong people around you, your goals might be out of reach for you because they might be trying to kill everything for you.
I know many people can sometimes get to a point in life where they are weak mentally because sometimes what they're determined to do may be going wrong or it may be in a space where it looks very unpromising. And I feel that's when you really expose just how determined you really are, not to anyone else but to yourself. Yeah. Going back to like we were just talking about other people. The reason I say not to anyone else is because a lot of times people will pick and choose what to be determined about based upon the feelings of others. Going back to what Caleb and DT was just saying, your environment, due to how someone else feels about what they're doing or someone sharing their negative experience at doing what you're doing. Stop seeking validation from other people. I've gotten to a point in life now where it's like I share something with you, or if I share something with you, it's not really even for your opinion. It's just to be sharing it, because I don't want to open up no door for any negative emotion that a person has towards anything that I share with them.
How does being determined impact the mind?
I think it lets the mind know just how much power it really has, because like I said earlier, a made-up mind is a very dangerous thing. A made-up mind is like an instant get myself together type thing. One example I use is when someone is in a relationship and they've made their minds up to leave for whatever reason. Guys, y'all know what I'm talking about. You could cry a river, you can bring flowers, you could call, text, do whatever you want to do. But when her mind is made up 110% to be done with the situation, she's done. It ain't no coming back from that. Through the temptation of her calling you or talking to you or having you around, none of that matters. Like when you done, when you made up your mind to do something, like that's just what it is. I think that being determined impacts the mind by letting it know just how much power the mind has over everything.
I say determination gears the mind up for success. I think without it, you will never be able to truly reach your goals. And I believe that if you want to succeed at anything, whether it be your goals, a career, anything you want to do in life, you must have some type of self-determination. And without it, it'll make it more harder for you to reach whatever it is that you want to reach, because it's always something holding you back and making you want to quit and never be able to pass whatever type of hurdle that you have in your life. I think it kind of help you motivate yourself to go harder because of the simple fact you know what you have at stake. Once you have this in your mind, it gives you like the drive and the dedication to keep going, and especially to continue fighting for your goals. Like once you choose to commit to achieving your goals, once you have the right mindset, because like I said, determination have a lot to do with mindset. It enables you to success and becoming a better version of yourself. So I say that determination is the leading factor in a successful mindset. What is something you determined to accomplish?
One thing I'm determined to accomplish is comfortable living and just an abundant life. Abundance of peace, abundance of happiness, abundance of money, abundance of genuine people around me. Just in all, a life of abundance with positive things, that is. Like, because you can have a life of abundant of negative things too. I want the positive ones.
Yeah, I say for me, pretty much the same thing. Freedom and peace. If I have the freedom, money's gonna come along with it. Mm-hmm. No one can tell me nothing. Go anywhere I want, do anything I want, speak to anybody I want, and then just help people do the same thing, how to chase their goals and stuff.
Well, I know it's two things on the horizon for me, and it's number one being just impacting the youth that's around in the community that I'm around. So that's basically just going out and talk to them and get their mindsets right. Like how we doing the Mind Report. If you listen to it right now, go and subscribe, leave a comment.
Like, comment, and share.
Yeah, like,
share,
comment,
yeah.
and share. But I know that's one of the things that I'm determined to do this year. So it's just by me putting the actions towards whatever I want. And then on the other hand, which we all investors, it's just to get that trading account up.
Get that bag.
Just to show common people like us that, you know, it's possible.
Yeah.
It's possible to be in a better situation than you was this year by next year.
Right.
So that's the two things that I'm determined to do this year, but it's going to come with a lot of preparation. It's going to come with a lot of practice. And then it's just going to come with a lot of action. So they're going to be the three things. And if you looking to do anything, it's going to come with those three things.
Yeah.
You gotta be determined.
I say a dream doesn't become reality through magic. It always takes some type of sweat, determination, and hard work, but it's all up to you to do all three.
Yeah. People got to realize that the way their life turn out is basically a reflection of the effort that they put, the blood, sweat, and tears that they put behind whatever it is they got going on. Like, you got to understand, you can't have $1 million dreams with a minimum wage work ethic. Like, you got to be working towards something. Like, when you out here in life and you going through certain situations, you come across things you like, or you have dreams, you really got to work towards it. Like, you cannot sit around and wait for no handout. You cannot just sit around and just wait for something to come. Like, you got to be out getting it. You got to actually make that shit happen. Because if you ain't putting no effort in, if you don't jump, you can't expect for somebody to save you. In order for somebody to save you and uplift you and bring you up, you got to be moving. You stand in one spot, you just there.
Right.
Like, nothing gonna happen. So you got to be having some type of movement towards whatever it is you want to happen.
Yeah, you definitely gotta be working on yourself.
If you ain't moving, what you doing? I think it was a quote by Martin Luther King Jr. And he had said, if you can't fly, then run. And if you can't run, walk. And if you can't walk, then crawl. But whatever you do, you have to keep moving forward. And I think a lot of people need to take something from that. Small steps equals big results. Mm-hmm. When you determine on something, it's not how big you can do, it's what you can do.
Right.
And I think a lot of people get the misconception. And I think that's what tear down a lot of people's determination, because they so focused on the big things they need to do versus focusing on the small steps that they need to take to get any type of goal or anything they want to achieve done. Yeah. So quit focusing on so much on the big and just do what you can do right with what you have and where you at.
Right. It's like having a pot of gold in the air. You can't focus on getting to the goal. You got to focus on building your stairway to the goal. You know what I'm saying? Right. You got to focus on the little things, put the nail here, knock it in here, put this together. You got to focus on that. And when you focus on the small things, you keep focusing. Next thing you know, you look up, the pot of gold right there.
Right.
So you got to be mindful of the behind the scenes action towards whatever it is you want to accomplish. To add on to what DT was saying about keep going, I remember a story was told to me. I forgot who told the story. But it was like the father and the son was driving on the highway and it was raining. It started drizzling. The further they got, the harder it started raining. So they got to a point where it was like they damn near couldn't see. Mm-hmm. And so like as they driving, as the rain get harder, you got people turning on their hazards and people stopping. At some point, the son was like, "Dad, let's stop." And the dad say, keep going. So as they keep riding, rain keep getting harder, people steady stopping, pulling out to the side. They finally got to a point where it wasn't raining no more. The sun was shining. And the dad told the son, stop the car. They looked back and they seen everybody hadn't stopped in the rain. And so he said, now, if you would have stopped, imagine where you would be right now.
You'll still be in your storm.
Right. So I say that to say this, like whatever you going through, shit get hard. That's a part of the game. Like y'all always hear us say, you got to fall in love with the process. That's the price that you pay for the better things in life. If you was the person you had to be right now to have whatever you want to have, you already have it. It wouldn't be shit to wait on. In life, when you have goals and shit, you gonna go through hard times. You gonna go through stuff. You gonna have people around you that fall off. You gonna have people around you that try to knock you off your pivot. You gonna have people around you that tell you to stop. Keep going. You got to be determined. You got to have that vision and you got to have that energy, that mindset to just make that shit happen for you.
I like how you said things come. So if you run into a wall, don't just turn around and give up. Find a way to climb that damn wall.
Right.
Because it was there. It was put there for a reason.
Right. Mm-hmm.
But one of my main reasons, since I'm so determined, is to get over that damn wall and keep going.
Right.
So don't let anything stop you from whatever you got going on or whatever you want, because there's going to be some things that's going to try to stop you.
Right.
But the thing is, you have to be able to take that lick and you keep going.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, don't let time be a factor too. A lot of people think that they have to have things at a certain period of time. It's not like that. Things do take time. Don't let things feel like everything have to be instant gratification. Like you got to have it now. You got to have it now. No, just like that. Like DT just said, that wall was put in place for a reason. Maybe you need to mold yourself to be a particular person to get across that wall, so that you can actually get what you're determined for. Right. But it's all the name of the game. Some of the stuff will knock you down, but it's just, you got to focus on how determined you are. You got to see the bigger picture and push through.
I think some people believe that talent and a winning attitude is all you need in order to succeed at any endeavors that you do have in life. A winning attitude means having determination, which I think that many people lack. And I heard that real leaders are ordinary people with extraordinary determination. Determination is an important factor to your overall success or your failure, but it all falls in your efforts. Determination is not something that comes easy for a majority of people. You first have to find out something that you passionate about doing. Once you find out something that you passionate about doing, now you taking the steps forward to get whatever it is that you want through determination, because determination is the fuel that actually keep you going no matter what's going on in your life. You have to have a clear goal in mind and be able to do anything to achieve that goal. I heard Jim Rohn say that a lot of people ask this question, how long should I try? He replied, until. Just keep moving forward. The best things in life are always the hardest to achieve. Otherwise, everyone would be living their dream life. If you're thinking about quitting your biggest goal or going after the biggest thing that you want in your life or that you ask for, you basically giving in to your fear versus the determination to get it done. It's just your mind trying to protect you from what perceives to be a risk, and risk is the price you will pay for the opportunity. Quit playing it safe and start creating the life that you always wanted. Never, I repeat, never give up and never give in to your doubt and your fears. Be determined to keep moving forward and take massive action towards achieving your dreams now. Determination gets you to your destination. Hopefully we added some type of value to your mind so you can go and check your thoughts. Go follow us on Instagram at The Mind Report. Also streaming however you like at www.themindreportpodcast.com. I'm your host, DT.
I'm Caleb.
And I'm Ken.
We are The Mind Report, and we are out.
If you enjoyed this podcast episode, make sure you share it with someone else.
And be on the lookout for new episodes. And make sure you subscribe now.
This is The Mind Report.
And we are out.